Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It. Know what I'm talking about? Grip it and rip it. Okay. Grip it and rip it. Rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it. Rip it and rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it. Grip it and grip it and grip it. What's going on, family? You know you are now tuned in to Grip It and Rip It Sports, coming to you live at 8:25 in the morning on the way to the workhouse. Look, I don't intend to play with it, but to stay with it. And before we get off into what I'm going to talk about, understand that this show is the flavor for your wings, the gravy for your mashed potatoes, and the sugar for your Kool-Aid, not your tank. Don't get it misconstrued or twisted. You understand me? Any hooser, we going to get straight off into this thing. The NFL is right around the corner. And man, I'm elated. I can't wait. And one thing about the NFL is I love him. I love Major League Baseball. I love basketball, but I'm in love. I'm infatuated. I have a strong love, agape almost, for the NFL, man. And I watch all the games. But I'm first and foremost a Houston Texan fan to the core. And we play the very first game of the season, which I'm very excited about because I've always wanted us to have the first game of the season because we never seem to come up in the hat when they pull for who. The very first two games, they gave us the best teams in the AFC, probably two of the best teams in the NFL, okay? Two teams that blew us out last year. One being the Super Bowl champions in the Kansas City Chiefs. But that's cool. I'm fine. I love it. I want the competition. I'm one of them guys. I'm not like, man, I hope this person gets hurt so we don't have to deal with them now. I want you at your best. I want to beat you at your best. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And because the city of Houston has so many asterisks and so many championships that have been tainted and so many things that people can make an argument for that, oh, we wouldn't have had this if this would have happened. You know, it's something always attached to it. I don't want nobody to be no weak vessel coming out there. I want you all. So the Houston Texans play the Kansas City Chiefs. Game 1, Thursday night, September the 10th. I can't wait. I'm telling you right now, we coming to play. We coming to play. We got something to say about what happened to us in the playoffs last year, being up 24-0, allowing Patrick Mahomes to make this magnificent run to come back. Not only come back, but he scored 6 times in a row. And that's hard to get over. That might be worse than the loss that we took when the Oilers took playing the Buffalo Bills back in 1993. That might have been worse than that. We were up 24-0 on the best team in the NFL. 24-0. But here's the thing, and I'm going to just be completely candid. I love Deshaun Watson. I'm going to tell y'all the straight, honest truth. I love Deshaun Watson. 2017 draft, every year my father and I, we watch film on top 5 quarterbacks. And my old man asked me, hey, if you guys take a quarterback in the draft, who do you want? And I was like, well, first of all, we're not taking a quarterback because, our draft pick, we was like number 22 or something like that. I'm like, we're not finna pick no quarterback. All these quarterbacks are going early. And he was like, yeah, but who do you want? And I said, man, I want Patrick Mahomes. He's like, Patrick Mahomes? Out of Texas Tech? I was like, yes, man. Yes. And I know this guy ain't a superstar, wasn't a superstar in college. But if you see this man throw the ball with accuracy, off his back foot, off balance, on the run, I mean, can throw it 65, 70 yards with accuracy, man. You know what I mean? Like, his footwork is funky. Like, his footwork is trash. Even today, he got crazy footwork, but it don't matter, man. I don't care what his feet work looking like. If he getting the ball where it need to be at to the receiver, that's all that matters. And we see what has happened. And like I said, I preface what I said with I love Deshaun Watson because I do. I really do, man. Deshaun Watson is a formidable quarterback, and I'm glad that we have him. For sure, I'm glad that we have him. And I think that he's one of the people, man, that he improves every year. But it's very difficult because it feels like, man, somebody's foot is on his neck because it doesn't seem like he is progressing the way that you think he ought to progress, especially what he's shown through high school, through college. So he got into the NFL, got into this super arduous playbook that Bill O'Brien has because it worked with Tom Brady, who, when Bill O'Brien got there, Tom Brady had already been in that offense, 12, 13 years? So here's the thing. He finally got it down. We got rid of his best receiver, but he got some guys in there, man, that I really like. I love Brandon Cooks. Loved Kenny Stills, love Will Fuller. Will they stay healthy? I don't know. That's yet to be seen. But I think the most important thing is that will Deshaun progress? I don't know if I truly saw progression last year. If anything, it was somewhat of some regression. We had a better offensive line, yet we were still like in the bottom half of individuals who had been sacked. And so I don't know if Deshaun has decided in his mind, hey, look, this is the way things are going to go this year. Because he has the ability. I mean, he has the ability. He has the talent. I mean, he has the accuracy. He can do a lot of things that Patrick Mahomes can do. You know what I'm saying? Effortlessly. But the problem is, man, one, I don't ever think that the offense that he's been running in Bill O'Brien's offense has ever fit his style. The offense that Kansas City runs for Patrick Mahomes, it fits his style. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. But that doesn't mean he couldn't, like, this is what, year 4? He should have progressed. He should really know it front and back. And him getting there working with his receivers, that's going to be vitally important. And a lot of that was cut short this year because of the pandemic. I almost said pandemic, like I'm one of them woke people. But no, the pandemic. And so I just don't know. It's yet to be seen. I think that this year he's either going to struggle mightily or he going to come out throwing haymakers. That's just how I feel. And hopefully, right, I'm a fan. I hope he comes out throwing haymakers. I just don't know if he has the right coaching behind him. And that's problematic. It really is. Especially for a young guy like that has that talent, man. I mean, you see it. Everybody that watches football saw Deshaun Watson in college. Now, I know it's crazy to talk about college because it's like, okay, that's college. Did it translate into the NFL? Because we had a running back by the name of Deontay Foreman, who was probably one of the best running backs in college football. I mean, ran for over 2,000 yards, 2 years in a row? Yet, where is he at now? He ain't even riding the pine nowhere. He looking for a job. So, everything don't always translate, but this translated for this guy. I mean, you be hard pressed to make a point of argumentation that it did not. But what I'm saying is it did not till its full potential. Deshaun Watson has way more potential than what's being let off, but I just think the offense is really staggering him and hindering him from reaching the zenith of his game. You know what I mean? I would really love to see that. I'd really love to see him maximized. You know what I'm saying? His potential and talent maximized along with his skill set. So I'm hoping this year what he does is stays in the pocket, really finds his receivers, and I think that that's probably the plus of DeAndre Hopkins not being there. You're not looking for that sure guy every time, and that's vitally important. So the defense for the Houston Texans, they're going to struggle mightily. We don't even know what we're going to do in the backfield with the safeties. We got Justin Reed. This other guy we got, no one has ever heard of him. No one. So, yeah, J.J. Watt is back. The new rookie that we got out of TCU, we got to see what he going to do, but we just don't know. But I'm excited. I know y'all are. We're going to talk more about it in the future. This video was meant to be short and sweet, and that's exactly what it's going to be. All right? So the one thing I need y'all to do before y'all get up out of here, share this link with your people, with your partners, with your friends. You understand me? And subscribe to my channel on Gripping and Ripping Sports on YouTube. All right? So For me, J.R. Wilson, this is Gripping and Ripping Sports. Y'all continue to stay tuned to what I got going for my expertise and my expert analysis on all things sports concerning the city of Houston. And y'all stay with your boy. Grace and peace to all y'all.
Hey, it's time to open up your ears and your eyes. You are now tuned in to Gripping and